Is that for us?
I think so. Come in. Hello, I am Sherlock Holmes, a detective. Do you need my help? Oh, that is Watson. Whatever you have to say to me, he can hear too. What is your name?
I'm Mr. Walter Monroe, a banker. Recently, the bank in which I work was robbed, and all the evidence is pointing at me, though I did not steal it.
I see. Could you please tell me your complete story?
One day, I left the bank and headed for home. On the way back, I realized that I had, left my briefcase at the bank, and had to go back to get it because I had some work to do that I wanted to do at home in it. So I returned to the bank, got my briefcase, and walked out of the bank. As I was walking past the park, I saw a man dressed in the black walk out of the bank, walking very, very briskly, carrying two large briefcases that seemed to be overflowing. He looked around, and I saw he had very heavy black, thick eyebrows covering his very black, dark eyes. After looking around, he quickly walked in the direction of the finer part of town. I thought no more of this until I got back this morning. Until this morning, when I walked inside the bank for work, my boss, the bank manager, asked me if I had returned to work the other day after leaving. I told him yes, and he locked me in a room with some other fellows who I knew quite well. What is going on? I asked them. They told me that they were all suspects. All suspects for the bank robbery last night. How much was stolen? I asked. 15,000 pounds. They replied. Well, they told me that, and the police have been notified, as well as a detective who goes by the name of Inspector Gary Moulton, who has been reported to have solved a number of mysteries. He came in to this locked room and questioned us, although not very thoroughly, although I noticed. I'm devastated. My job, honor, and the well-being of my family are in jeopardy. All because of what? Going back to get my briefcase. Why?
I see. Well, good sir. Thank you for contacting me. I shall see what I can do. For the time being, farewell.
I hope we can solve your mystery, good sir.
Well, what an interesting case. What do you think of it, Watson?
What an interesting case indeed. I am most puzzled. But the inspector, I think it's Gary Moulton. He's very suspicious.
Ah, yes. I agree, Watson. Well, go to sleep, for tomorrow we have a lot of investigating to do.
I agree. Good night. Oh yes, I just remembered. I have to go to an interview with the doctor this morning. I'm trying to get a job at the hospital.
Oh, Well, good luck. I will tell you all that happened in the evening when we are together. Aha, the bank. Hello, good sir. Could you please take me to see the bank manager?
Yes, follow me.
About this mystery, I think it's kind of puzzling, don't you? Oh, hello, gentlemen. What are you two doing here?
Hello there. What is your business here?
I heard of the robbery, and I would like to lend a hand in solving the case.
Yes, the robbery. A forever scar on the pride of this bank. Well, if you want to help, you can work with the inspector. I'll have some business to take care of, so I'll leave you to make an acquaintance here, then possibly solve this case.
Yes, Sherlock.
Uh,
I've heard of you. Okay, Sherlock Holmes. Obviously, I know you're famous, but would you like me to share my findings with you?
Yes, of course.
Okay, so where should we start? So we have 3 prime suspects in this case. One of them, George Clun, is a janitor for this bank. He is living in poverty and he's been caught stealing before. £50,000 would benefit him a lot, as he has raising 7 children along with his wife to help. And having £15,000 would certainly support his family, and it would probably be enough to live on for a while. Anyway, the second prime suspect is, what's his name, Anchorage. Well, I believe he's the assistant banker. And basically, he has a lot of luxury items. He has a relatively big house, except that he's in a huge amount of debt. When I say huge, I mean it. It's almost £50,000. And obviously, he could also use the £15,000. He has 8 servants at home as well, and he pays them with huge salaries. Can't understand why he would do that. Anyway, the third real suspect that I honestly do think has taken all the money and gotten away with it for all I know is, what is his name? Walter Monroe. He has a wife and children to support at home, and also he went back in to take his briefcase from the room, but I don't think that's the truth. I think he took, the money in the briefcase, and I think his briefcase is just a really good logical explanation, excuse of why he went back into the room. You're not supposed to go back in the room after hours,
Thank you for informing me of your findings, and I shall head home to think about them.
Thank you.
Well, Watson, this case is very interesting. I shall go back tomorrow.
Do you want me to go to you, perhaps? I could be great help.
Well, I have detected shady business in this whole situation. I'm afraid you might get hurt if you come.
Okay, so I should not come.
Come in, Mr. Monroe.
What have you found so far, Holmes?
Not very much. I plan to go back tomorrow, however.
Thank you. Thank you. Hopefully you will solve this case.
Anyways, I don't really think you should go.
Okay, I won't go then. Should I hide this? Here looks like a spot. Both of them around. Yes, this should be good. Yes, this should be good. Here's the find this.
I wonder what that was all about.
see, where should I go? Let's see, where's a good place to go?
Come on, I think I found him. Hurry or we'll lose him.
Yes. Who is it?
Ah, Watson, here's another day. Hopefully this means another mystery to crack.
I agree, Holmes. Sometimes, though, I wish your adventures were a little bit less daring.
My dear Watson, you enjoy my adventures.
Yes, I do, but still, What? Are you okay? Are you okay?
Are you okay? Watson, you are a doctor. Do you know what to do with him?
I do. We do not have to take him to the hospital. I can tell that he suffers from food and hunger. As long as we feed him, he should be fine.
Good. I wonder why he came here. Either a tired worker or a person with a case, I assume.
Well, what happened?
You staggered into the house and you immediately fainted on the ground.
Are you Sherlock Holmes?
People have told me that I am.
Then who is this gentleman near me? Is he a friend?
I am
An
a friend.
acquaintance?
I'm a friend that helps Holmes on his mysteries.
Good, sir. You may trust Watson completely. Do not worry about him. Now, enough with the useless talking. What is your name and why might you be here?
My name is Sir Thomas Goodwell.
Your real name. That is a fake name.
My real name is Malachi DeSalt. I'm here because my family is missing.
I don't mean to interrupt. But why exactly are you starving because your family is missing?
Let me tell you the full story. On Saturday, my family was having a party to celebrate my brother's success at his business. 5 people were there in total. My brother, his wife, our sister, our mother, and I. We all completely trusted each other. I decided to take a walk and get some fresh air 15 minutes before the party was scheduled to begin. The weather was cold and I felt lonely, so I decided to return home 10 minutes after I left. I arrived back exactly when the party started, but there was no one to be seen. I searched the house immediately, but I found no one or any signs of violence. Everything was left untouched, as if there was a sudden emergency and everyone needed to evacuate. The only item I found that was out of place was a stick, which was found in the second floor bathroom. I'm starving because I forgot to eat or drink anything. I tried to find my family, but there were no signs of them. So I eventually decided to come to you, and I hope that you would have a solution. I'm not sure if this would help, but recently our grandmother died and left us a huge sum of money.
So you forgot about eating or drinking?
Yes, indeed.
Malachi, exactly how many exits are there in the building?
2. One upstairs and one downstairs.
Are the windows locked?
They have screen filters on them, but they are open. However, they are locked.
I think I have solved the mystery. Give me some more time to think. I have an idea that just may work. Malachi, can you arrive at the home of your brother at exactly 7:30 p.m.?
I can certainly try.
Thank you, Malachite. I think that this case is solved. Now I just need to set a trap and investigate your house a little bit more.
Thank you, Holmes and Watson.
You are coming with me, Watson. Am I correct?
I would love to go on this daring adventure, Holmes. However, I always wonder about your skills. How do you crack these mysteries so easily?
Practice, Watson. Practice.
Okay, I think I'm safe up here. I thought I saw them. Hiding behind this tree. They won't be able to find me here.
Inspector Gary, you villain! Hand over the money! Come here, you're going to jail.
No, I didn't do anything.
Yes, you did. I can see the money from your pocket.
Come on. I didn't mean to.
Take him to jail.
No. I didn't mean to do it.
What if I have mercy?
Thank you.
have to tell Watson.
Oh, please no.
Yes, go.
Cut. Okay, Holmes. We're here at Malachite's house. It's 7:30. It's getting late. I hope he's here.
Nice. Wait.
Malachite, hello.
There is no time for talking. We must set the trap immediately.
Okay, come on.
Watson, this is exactly what I was looking for. There is a fire alarm in the living room, as I expected. This means my hypothesis was correct. I will tell you the trap we will create. Malachite, you are the bait. Pretend that the party is still coming on. Watson, I brought a weapon. I assume you have your handcuffs?
I do, although they might not be very durable. What is this plan?
You will see. You will see, my dear Watson.
Oh.
Beep, 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 beep,
Oh, you criminals!
beep, beep.
I see we have found the criminal, Watson.
Yes, Joe, I handcuffed him.
Yes, go ahead. We must interrogate him. You don't move. We will let you go if you tell us where Malachite's family is.
Ugh. Fine. You will find them across the forest near the river. They are perfectly safe. I kidnapped your family because of the money they received from the well.
Are we done with this case, Malachite?
Fine. Let him go. Who cares? Who cares what happens to him?
Another case solved, my dear Watson.
Ha! Everyone, thanks so much for watching our play of Veronica, Benjamin, and me, Harry. We hope you enjoyed, and thank you all for watching.